A milestone has been reached. I ran out of garbage bags from Costco, so you guessed it, I need to make a trip there today. Coming in this morning with the Minimalist Invisible SPF 40 Hide Nothing, it says on the back. I reviewed this for you all this week. I feel like I'm frosting a cupcake when I use it. Kind of reminds me of those Wilton icings that you see at the grocery store. What's the difference between icing and frosting? I feel as though frosting is really, really thick in comparison to icing. This is actually a really nice hand cream. All right, little update here. This is week number 2 of the Dr. Dana. So where we last left off, I have continued to use this pretty much daily. It's okay. It kind of reminds me of CeraVe's gel oil in the skin renewing line. So upside down. You guys can read upside down, right? It's nice, but in my opinion, when it comes to nail health, just get yourself a little petroleum jelly, honestly, and slug your nails. It really is good for your nails because it helps all of this skin around here really protect the vulnerable part. There are other products on the market that do what these do, fraction of the price, larger volumes. This is the glycolic prep for nails. This you use once a week. I love using glycolic or lactic or urea on my nails. Those are really good ingredients for your nails. But my nails are looking pretty good, I will say that. They're looking pretty good, but they're at the looking good stage. Give it another day and a half, probably by Monday. Come Monday, I bet I'll start getting in the breakage territory where I'll need to cut my nails. This is about as long as my nails grow and look normal. And by look normal, I mean once they get a little longer, they start to kind of get a little angled, more vulnerable to snagging on stuff, and then it goes downhill and I need to cut them. All right, so now that that's on there, I'm gonna let that dry. Once it dries, which won't take very long, I'm gonna come on over with this. Update on that candle, yes, 10 out of 10. It smells amazing in here as I sip my coffee in my 80s black mug. Petition to bring back this shiny black. Last weekend we went to the library together and I got that book, Suitable Boy, and I haven't had a lot of time to read this week. But the little slivers of time that I have had to read, I've been reading that book obviously, and it's good. I've finally gotten most of the names straight, thanks to the little family tree at the beginning of the book. But I think it's really good so far. All right, so the glycolic acid has dried. That was pretty quick. You kind of have to twist and then gently squeeze. This is better than a cuticle oil because cuticle oil is just emollient, just gonna soften. It's not gonna help keep moisture out from under the nail folds. So this has a little bit of occlusion to it, but it's not as good as petroleum jelly, which is the GOAT when it comes to reducing water loss and acting as a skin protectant. Reminder, these were gifted to me. I didn't buy them. I do think my nails look a little better. But Carousel makes a nail lacquer that has urea in it and I believe salicylic acid. It's a better value. I think a good dupe for these products is to get the Carousel lacquer and just get some petroleum jelly. Or if you don't like the petroleum jelly, get the CeraVe gel oil from the skin renewing line because it's the same texture and consistency as this stuff. Now you don't get the little brush, but whoopee-doo. I mean, just put it on with your fingers. The other thing that can really help nails out a lot and dry hands is to get some gloves and put those on, like especially at night, because that's when water loss is greatest out of the skin. If you can cover your hands in like a thick ointment and then put the gloves on, It's like, you know, kind of a sensory thing that some people have issues with, but it really can help. And just to stay that way for as long as possible really can help drive in the moisture, seal it in. Costco already has Christmas decorations out. I'm not complaining at all. You guys know I love Christmas. This snowman is adorable. $99.99. Then we have a Grinch inflatable with Max and a little tree. And speaking of tree, they have the trees out. I love their trees, but they were the most expensive thing at Costco. $600. I want to know if their trees, the lights hold up, because my tree, it was a pre-lit tree, like all the lights are no bueno anymore, which is really annoying. And I told myself I'm never going to get another pre-lit tree again. But then I come here and I see this isn't, $400 seems like a lot for a tree. They also have the lamppost, which I really like. And they have the giant nutcracker, $349.99. What's the volume control? Does he sing or something? Lego McLaren. Lego Friends. Is this a castle? Or just a house? Castle bed and breakfast. Oh, that's cute. How fun. I like the flowers on the outside. I have a giant bluey and then this penguin. $129.99 for him. And then this white tree. That's pretty. I also have a flocked pre-lit tree, 7.5, with glitter. Tell me that won't make a mess. $299.99, so $300. Oh, I like these. Glass tabletop ornaments. Those are pretty. $31.99. Then there's a jumbo glass ornament. $36.99. These are nice. And we have the Disney animated little village. They put it in this plastic box, I'm convinced, because when they had the Halloween village out, I noticed that a lot of the little pieces were broken. So I don't know how good the quality of these are, honestly. $129.99. I like the little street lamps. Here's another one with Dumbo flying around the tree. Oh, they have it out. Yeah, like the Halloween one, a lot of the pieces were breaking off. So I just question how quality they are. Like Bambi there. Twinkly evergreen. Of course, you can control it from your phone. Jim Shore Mickey is out, and they also have the Grinch. And then this Lilo or Stitch. Ooh, you guys know I love these lanterns. I have a couple of them. They're really relaxing to have going in the background. $39.99. Oh, these are pretty. The white ceramic ones. Oh, I like these too. The glitter spinning tree lanterns. LED glass trees. Ceramic Santas. He's sweet. I don't know about these Yetis. They're a little odd. They're cute. You can have these with the hats. New books. I don't really enjoy fantasy. Leanne Moriarty has a new book out, Here One Moment. I enjoy her books. Look at this little gadget, Zippo Heat Bank. It's a hand warmer and a power pack. Talk about multitasking. These are new for the holidays. That cute dog one. $14.99. I also have this one, ornaments. And then this is one with stockings. Here you can see the patterns. I like the ornament one. Ooh, I like the snowflakes too. This vanity is nice. Light up. Here's an electric fireplace, $124.99. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do about my fireplace that I technically can't use and have no desire to like actually have fire in there, but I would like some kind of fake thing for the approximately 12 days where it's cold enough to have some sort of heating source. Does this put out heat or is it more for ambiance? Yeah, it puts out heat. I remember when I discovered this circle with you guys at Walmart and I thought it was a little bit too much for what it is, but it's now here at Costco, $19.97. I don't really understand how it's significantly different from just those like water flavor enhancer drops you can buy. Because it's like this whole bottle where you put this pod in there. It just seems like way too much. Bellevue candles, $19.99. Cinnamon pumpkin chai, heirloom apple grove, sapphire cashmere, mistletoe frost. That kind of bridges the seasons nicely. They also have the snowman family over here, 180 bucks. See what I'm talking about? This is the Halloween one still out. And you think, oh, is that supposed to be a headless mummy? No, it's supposed to be goofy. So somebody broke. Oh, these guys are supposed to go here. And then that's missing. This is new, the Mickey pumpkin with lights. 80 bucks, plays music. I already have some of the holiday food gift sets out. This is really nice. This cookie jar with the snowball cookies inside, $16.99. That's a really nice gift. Oh, and they have the Nutcracker chocolate truffles, $10.99. Red, blue, and green. This is also a pretty good deal. You get these 3 tins of wafer cookies, $8.99. Lindt has a Santa Advent calendar here this year, $18.99. You get the little chocolate bears and the truffles. The wild mushroom mix is back. This has not been here in a long time. These are really good. Well, Costco, I'm not mad at you for having the Christmas stuff out. We already knew that was gonna happen. It's just what Costco does, you know? And I did get the garbage bags because the Costco thing of garbage bags lasts me like a year. I don't really go through garbage bags that fast. I don't generate a lot of kitchen waste. I do cook, but I don't generate a lot of waste. I can go sometimes like a whole week without needing to take the trash out, the kitchen trash out. And I don't use like a lot of paper products. I try and reduce my usage of paper towels just because paper towels get expensive, you know. You kind of have to be a little stingy with those. I've been fiending to go to a movie, but I can't think of anything I want to see. I sort of kind of wanted to watch Beetlejuice, but honestly, the original Beetlejuice, I hated that movie. Like, hated it when it first came out, the original one. And now I haven't seen it. Honestly, I've seen pieces here and there. Like if it's playing, you know, I think at one point in my life it was playing on TV, and I think I saw pieces of it at that point, or, you know, little clips of it here and there. But I haven't sat down and watched it from start to finish since it originally came out, because I did not like it at the time. I'm sure I would find it sort of campy, entertaining, if I watched it now. But I really did kind of want to watch the new one, just to sort of, I don't know, I don't know, I wanted to see what it would be like. Let me know if you've watched it. Is it worth watching again? Is it very similar to the original one? Because I remember there was a scene, isn't there like a scene where they like vomit up spaghetti, or there's something with spaghetti, I think, that was just like really grossed me out at the time. Or like their heads come off. There was something weird in the original Beetlejuice that I was just like, pass, I don't like this. I do not like it at all. I was not of the mindset to be entertained by that at that point in my life, that's for sure. Because I remember at that time the movie Funny Farm had come out, and that was in theaters at the same time, and I really wanted to see Funny Farm, but ended up seeing Beetlejuice, and I was mad because I really wanted to see Funny Farm, which is a good movie with Chevy Chase. You want to know some other movies from that time that I remember fondly enjoying? Anything with John Candy, rest in peace. John Candy was like, he would just make me laugh and laugh and laugh. So sad when he died. I really liked John Candy. I love that movie with John Candy, Uncle Buck. I love Uncle Buck. And The Great Outdoors, that movie had me in hysterics. That movie was really funny. I would like to have a John Candy marathon. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Uncle Buck, The Great Outdoors. I feel like these streaming services, which confuse me, they really confuse me. They control a lot of movies and your access to movies, which is annoying because I don't want to watch the stuff. I don't do Netflix anymore. If you've been here since the beginning, you know my tumultuous relationship with Netflix. I've gone through phases of signing up, the trial period, and then being like, there's nothing on here to watch. I mean, I really want to go back to the original Netflix, the original where you get the DVDs in the mail. Like, those were the glory days. I loved that. I was always one, though, who liked to go to this is like, you guys know I really like going to the library. In the time of Blockbuster, video rentals, that was another thing for me, another outlet, like going and wandering around a library. I just loved. I could spend hours in a video rental place. I mean, that was the thing to do on Friday nights, was go to the Blockbuster and, you know, spend a lot of time picking out a movie. And if you're really feeling wild, you might get 2 movies. Stay up late. Yeah, I always enjoyed that, and I resent the way that everything is online now, because it's expensive to rent a movie, and yeah, I just miss that, going in and touching the box, the video box, and like looking at it. That was a whole thing too. It was just like going to the library and like perusing books, picking them up, reading the inside cover. That was the vibe of going to the video store. It's like you'd pick up a movie, you'd read the back. Yeah, I remember that fondly. Like, I personally do not like heavily scented laundry detergents. They don't really aggravate my skin, but I just don't like the scents. I don't like my clothing to be perfumed with that smell. I'm real funny when it comes to fragrance. There's certain things I really, really want fragrance in my life. Scented candles, shampoos, hair care products. I love perfume. I do like a scented body lotion, even though I don't really partake in that too much. I do not like fragrance, however, in leave-on products for my face. I don't like fragrance in my laundry stuff at all. I don't like scented garbage bags. Forget that. That is like the most repulsive thing. I would rather take each piece of garbage out to the dumpster individually than have a scented garbage bag in my life. They are the worst. I detest Febreze. Now I get it. There's a time and a place for Febreze, you know? But I just think I would rather have something smell funky than smell like Febreze because I do not like that scent. Along those lines though, while I really love perfume, there are certain perfumes that I get an emotional response to, like, I feel uncomfortable because they're all tied to memories, right? Like, if I have been in a situation where I was uncomfortable and there's a certain fragrance that was worn by someone in that situation, then moving forward, I cannot with that fragrance. You make a really strong association and then it's all over. And there's certain really popular perfumes that I cannot stand. Like there's one really popular perfume and a dupe of it. One's really, really expensive and the dupe is like, I think the one that's more widely used because the actual one's really expensive. If I smell that, I'm like, get that away from me. The dupe and the regular, I'm just like, no, I cannot. And it's not necessarily because the perfume, in my opinion, smells bad. It's all about the memory association with it. I just don't want to have those feelings. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. Let me know in the comments what your favorite fragrance is. But I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.